How's it going, everybody? As you can see, we are actually at Tsukuba Circuit, and we're going to take a quick break from stock versus not. I came up with this idea just a few minutes ago, actually, and I want to give it a shot. Today, or I guess for the next few videos, we're going to be looking at Gran Turismo's tire selection as it pertains to what is available for us to have. As you know, there's a good wide range. Is it overkill? Is it not? I don't know, but that's what we're going to find out here. So basically what I figure is in this video we're going to explore the comfort tier tires, so comfort hards, mediums, and softs, and see if there's really any performance gain going from hard to soft in the comfort area. And the next video will obviously go to sports, and the next one will go to racing, and then we'll test out the wets, see how those are looking. So that's what we're going to do. So today we're looking at the comfort tires, and our test mule is going to be the 1989 Unos Roadster, also known as the Mazda Miata. And without further ado, let's go ahead and give this a go. Yep, comfort hard tires is what we got going on. Let's go ahead and hop in and see what we can do. I figure what we'll do is about 3 laps on each tire, and then we'll use the optimal time rating as our average, and then that's what we'll use to compare our times. Just for sake of time, we'll just do three laps. That way you're not here watching me do 20 laps of Tsukuba and it's very bone stock Mazda Miata. And figure I'd do Tsukuba instead, just to change up the environment. I think you guys are probably a little tired of seeing that Suzuka circuit, so here we are in a different region of Japan, or it might be in the same region. I don't know where these tracks are located. I don't know if they're even both in Japan, to be completely honest with you. They might even be in Japan. But here we go. These comfort hard tires with our supercar performing Miata actually don't really, what's it called? The Miata's not struggling. I'm not struggling driving this car, and it's kind of not surprising either. It's 117 horsepower and it has torque positive of 0, but not less than like 200 or whatever it is. But anyway, this car in its fully stock form actually drives okay with these comfort hard tires. And I don't know if I already said it, this car does not have any modifications to it. It is bone stock. I got it just a few minutes ago from the used car dealership in the game, and all I did was I went to GT Auto, hit engine rebuild, and I don't think about it, makes no sense, but anyway, yeah, I did engine rebuild and I changed the oil, and that is all I did for this car. And then I went into the tuning shop and got all the tires available for this car, and we're gonna see how these tires compare in their optimal times, and see if it really is worth, opting for a certain tire. And this is more so to help you in something like a performance point race. You're trying to, everyone always talks about grinding in Gran Turismo 7 and what's the best way to do certain combinations, and sometimes reaching a performance point rating is difficult. And sometimes it comes down to the tire choice that can really offset your performance point and get you a little bit more horsepower in some cases. So what I'm going to try and hopefully give you guys here information-wise is what kind of time lost are you looking at depending on going up or down a tire or time gain, and performance-wise, is it really going to mess with the car? Now obviously higher horsepower vehicles are going to more than likely need some more grip and everything, but at that point you can also tweak the suspension and whatnot to help you with those tires. Alright, so this is our 3rd lap on the comfort hards, and like I said, we're gonna go with our optimal time at the end of the 3 laps to see what we get. And I already have my pen and paper ready, so I can write it down so we don't lose the time due to my short-term memory loss that I now struggle from for some reason. But here we go. We are down on the delta, but like I said, we can still use the optimal times to make sure we get a decent number out of this. Oop. Oh no. Oh, hit the wall. Okay. Alright, so optimal time for the Comfort Hard tires, 118.488. Cool. Let's go ahead, switch tires. Let's try to make this as fast as possible. Car settings. Boom. Comfort mediums. We're now going to a slightly grippier compound. Now we're looking to see what we can get. We were at a 118.488. Let's see if we can shave off a second or two on the comfort mediums. Alright, here we go. Cornering definitely feels a lot more stable. Let's go in here. They get a little bit of understeer coming through here. Still a little bit, but not as much. Let's go through here, slight lift. Very nice. So, just a thought about how this game prices cars. It's kind of funny. So we all know how Miatas now, especially the NA generation, they've gotten to a point where they're almost taxed because of what they are. So, you know, today NA Miatas, before, you know, $1,000, get a running car, you're good to go. Now it's almost like $1,000 gets you nothing with these cars, barely like a shell. But I thought it was kind of funny that this game charges you 20,000 credits to get a used NA Miata. Alright, 116.226, so we're about 2 seconds faster on the comfort mediums. Let's do 2 more laps, see where that optimal gets us. This being the 89, remember this is the 1.6 liter, so this isn't even the big block 1.8 one that came in a later generation. It's actually very rarely do I even consider putting the comfort tires on anything in this game, and I'm honestly very surprised that this car handles the way it is handling on it. And just goes to show how well balanced these Miatas are. And being an underpowered car also helps too. Let's not forget about that. Well, they say underpowered. Is it really underpowered? I mean, they designed the car to do what they wanted it to do, and Mazda is more than capable of squeezing more power out of this thing if they wanted to. Alright, last lap, let's see what we're gonna do here. Coming around this way. Here. I'm only going to expect these times to go down as we get up in the tire quality. The question is though, once we get to the racing tires, are we going to be able to break a minute on this course? We all know that it's definitely possible in a faster car, but will a slow car with better tires be able to break, essentially shave 16 seconds off of a medium tire going to a racing tire and get under a minute on this track? we just broke our optimal time record here. Looks like we're at a 1:15.904 for the comfort medium tires, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. Or 1:16.168 was our best time, but like I said, we're reading off the optimals for this test. So last but not least, bear with me folks, we're now on the comfort soft tires. Let's see what we can do with these. Same deal, 3 laps, we're gonna check the optimals and we'll be call it a day and see how these go. Thinking out loud now, I might change up cars. I think the Miata was a good test mule for comfort soft tires, but I think for the sports tires we need something that's going to really make those sports tires shine. Like a newer Miata. I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing once that time comes. I think it'll be kind of boring if we use the Miata 11 times. But I guess the question is, do I keep it all rear-wheel drive? Yeah, might as well. Here we go. These comfort softs, this car is flying so much, and I don't know if you guys can hear in the background, the tire squealing is not as loud, not as pronounced, and it's a lot less through those turns. Let's see, this last turn is usually the make or break. Let's see what we can do here. Just all about throttle control. Power out. 14. This car responds well to the comfort soft tires. It has been progressively getting better, which is what we want to see. Gran Turismo does make the tires act differently, which is good. It's not like a weird, put these on and it makes your performance points go down, but are you really losing performance when you go to a comfort hard instead of a medium? And I can answer that saying yes. So anyway, that's the end of the test now, so I proved my point. Now, we gotta get numbers for science, because that's what we're all about here. Alrighty. The real question is, what is the comfort soft optimal range going to be? You can brake a lot later with this too. Look at that. Carry a lot more speed out of that turn. Alright, last lap. It's a lot stable during braking. A little bit of understeer there, but we'll live. Let's come around here. I just noticed that there's an ABS light blinking when I'm hard on the brakes with this car. These cars didn't come with ABS. At least originally they did not. So, boo you, Gran Turismo, for not being accurate with your simulator. You should have known that this doesn't have ABS or traction control. Your ABS was on the right pedal and your middle pedal, and your traction control was on your right pedal. Can I just lift off? Now we're good. Damn it. Alrighty, here we go. This is another purple lap. Shaved off a second. Alright, our optimal here was a 1:13.510. Look at that. And I'll put up probably somewhere on the screen here the deltas between all the tires, but there you have it, folks. That is the differences between all the comfort tires using a bone stock Mazda Miata. I was not kidding, it is bone stock. Here's the horn. Does not have a horn? Hello? Does my horn button not work? This is embarrassing. Okay, anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one.